Welcome. We are here at Access 2016, the afternoon. Pretty close to wrap down time. With me is Wanda Granier, President and CEO of Bridgework Partners. So welcome, Wanda. How are you?
Thank you, Betty. Thank you for having us. So excited. You can feel the energy in this place. We have hundreds of people making access, making connections. It's so exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Wanda, let's get started.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Bridgework Partners.
Okay. Bridgework Partners is a recruiting and HR consulting company, and we're divided really into four pillars. We have Bridgework Tech, which focuses on technology opportunities, including visa sponsorships. We have Bridgework Search, which is our direct hire placement side of our business. We have Bridgework Staff, which focuses on our staff augmentation and contract projects. And we have Bridgework HR, which umbrellas into helping companies make sure that their HR practices are up and running, because as we know, people are the most important part of any organization's growth.
That is so true, and we use Wanda for several opportunities. So thank you, and you're right. It is about the human capital.
Thank you.
So Wanda is also the chair of the Professional Services Industry Group, and she and I have worked together in the past. So tell me, Wanda, how does it feel? What are some of the things that you're looking forward to for 2016 for your PSIG? And what is it specifically?
Right. So I'm really honored to be the chair of the Professional Services Industry Group. Out of all the MBEs at the DFW Minority Supplier Development Council, about 40% of them are PSIG. And one of the goals that I have is really for us to be able to not only open doors with corporate partners, but also expand our ecosystems among each other and be able to leverage partnerships with each other so that we might be able to grow together and therefore open more doors and gain access to some of that $7.4 billion spend, which actually is true numbers that the council spends connecting corporates and partnerships together.
That's awesome. And so I know that you've been a big proponent of certification. Also, as the chair of the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, you have really championed a lot of things. So how important is certification for our MBEs out there?
It's critical. It's critical. As our community and our nation becomes more diverse, and we have companies that are modeled after the $1 Billion Roundtable, we have many more people thinking about the fact of doing business and inclusion and diversity. So there are absolutely contracts that you can gain a better access to if you are certified. So you should absolutely advocate. There are sister and collaborative organizations such as the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that Betty mentioned that I've chaired in the past, and that we collaborate with the DFW Minority Supplier Development Council to open that certification process to our members.
Excellent. So, you've been a recipient of E-Awards, and congratulations.
Thank you.
How has that helped your business? Because today Margot at the lunch really talked about E-Awards and how important it is. And so I want you to tell us and share with us your stories of success after receiving the E-Awards.
Well, it's been wonderful, and I feel so thankful and grateful at the many time E-Awards that we've been able to receive as a firm. One of the big things that we have been able to get is some additional training as a recipient. So I was able to go to Dartmouth College to get some additional training on how to grow the business, and it's been incredible even to this day of the platform that the council has given me, not only to help open doors to other opportunities, but also the training involved in the E-Award that you do receive.
That's excellent. And it is a great way to kind of toot your horn and make sure that it'll help you to continue to grow. So what one activity would you like to see the council focus on to help businesses that are, the level ones, level twos, how can we help you to grow your business?
I think today in this global walls down society that we live in, one of the things that we will continue to see a big role in businesses is the whole topic around cybersecurity. So I would like to see if the council can provide some of our MBEs more opening doors of knowledge and training around that, because as these MBEs and we all grow our businesses, we want to make sure that our financials are secure, we are secure, and that we are guarded from the potential cybersecurity that continues to be a threat to our nation and the world as a whole.
That's a very good point, because yeah, it can take your business down when you have one issue. If it hurts large corporations the way it has, just imagine a small company that loses all their data.
Absolutely.
So what advice would you, so again, because you sat on the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber, you've been involved with the DFW Minority Council for several years and been the chair for Professional Services Industry Group. What kind of coaching would you give corporations to help them grow their MBE spend, opportunity, inclusion?
I think that it would be great to, if someone's coming into our organization as a corporate partner and either wants to get more engaged or they want to sign up and get actively involved, one recommendation I would have is look to some of our key corporate partners, many wonderful partners out there that have created some fantastic work around diversity and inclusion. And one example is DFW International Airport. They have done some outstanding work. Betty with Argent Associates is one of our key MBEs. Do some panel discussions with them. Find out what have been the best practices so that they can learn from those that have made and had success, so that they might be able to catapult and create a vibrant and robust plan as well.
That's a very good point, because you know what? Everyone has all the right intentions, but sometimes they may not have the right vision, or because they sit sometimes away from what's happening, that they need somebody to help them connect the dots. So very good advice. And so we talk about other advocacy groups in North Texas. There's several of them. What advice would you give them about working with the DFW Minority Supplier Council?
I would say there are many diverse groups that I have the privilege to get involved in, and one of the key things I think is so important is collaboration, because I think on economic issues, on political issues, giving more power and strength to MBEs, coming together and leveraging the strength of each of the organizations to better serve our economy and prosperity is the key message I would get. Collaboration, absolutely.
That's great. So thank you for that. As a company that works closely with people and resources, what do you think is the most, we talk about millennials and everybody's been talking about them in the next Gen Y or Z. So tell me, what are you doing and what can we do and what should MBEs be doing as we continue to look at workforce augmentation or workforce recruitment and the whole issue of the changing environment?
Yes. So just a couple of notes. It's interesting because in the next 10 years, the baby boomers, the millennials are really going to surpass the baby boomers. So it is very critical as a workforce and employers that we understand what millennials are looking for. And we are excited that we have many of them in our firm. But one of the things millennials want is to fully understand the purpose of the organization and how they can align with that entity and make their job fulfilling so that they can be a part of the success story. So empowering them to get in the middle and be a part of the solution, leverage the fact that they are such a high technology group of employees, but align them to the purpose so that they can understand where they're going to fit in to make this organization successful is key to attracting and retaining millennials.
That's a very good point. And they are going to be the future of the entrepreneurs pretty soon, so we have to make sure that we're acclimating them and getting them groomed to lead our children and others to follow. So finally, what are some of the elements of your business that you feel have helped Bridgework Partners be successful? Because you're an amazing company, you've really grown it, and so give us a little hint of what it takes to do that.
Yeah. So, when we first began Bridgework Partners before the day opened in 2008, one of the things I was so passionate about was that we would have a purpose, and why would we create this firm about people and what kind of legacy could we leave behind. And it hence stimulated us to create the Give Back program, which it's a philanthropy outreach program sharing time and treasure with causes that are civic and social, that we believe we want to make a little difference in the society that we're a part of, and leave it in a better place for generations to come. So I think that has been a huge recipe for success, because the kind of employees that we try to attract to be a part of it align with our purpose, and the passion that we give, and the energy I see, and the success stories I see of the team going and sharing some of their talents with others in need has just been, the stories are beautiful and they continue to flow, and I'm just so proud of the organization. And that's one of the things that inspires me to come to work every day and to keep growing, so at the end we can be givers of society and help make this place a better place when I leave this world.
That's great. That is so nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
It takes a visionary to do that, and and that's why you've been so successful, because you give, and what you give, you reap and get back. So that's a beautiful thing. So let's give it up to Wanda Granier, Bridgeworth Partners. Thank you so much for taking time out.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Will do. Thank you.